When Asus released the ROG Phone 6 back in July, we were very notably missing an Ultimate variant, something we were expecting since last year's ROG Phone 5 Ultimate. Well, lo and behold, it was just another ace up Asus' sleeve. The Ultimate version is here, and it comes with a twist. Asus just revealed two new phones, the Asus ROG Phone 6D and ROG Phone. What does the D stand for? They are not powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. Instead, these two beasts have the MediaTek Dimensity 9000 Plus. Ha! What an unexpected turn of events. So, what's the deal? Who are these phones meant for? Well, it seems Asus will be targeting different markets with the Qualcomm-equipped ROG Phone 6 and the MediaTek-powered ROG. In some markets, there will be overlap and customers will be free to choose the platform they like better. Asus ROG Phone 6D Ultimate design and color. Just as we said in our ROG Phone 6 Pro review video, Asus has found the shape it wants its phones to be in and it's sticking with it. The screen size, the slightly accentuated top and bottom bezels, the arch back. If you've had a ROG Phone room and two, you will feel instantly familiar with the ROG Phone 6D Ultimate. Is this a bad thing? Up for you to decide. We don't really mind it. Ergonomics is not something that you want to experiment with, and a gaming phone is all about ergonomics. The ROG Phone 6D Ultimate is heavy, but since we are so used to its curved back and its soft edges, it's definitely not hard to wield, despite the fact that we used it without a case for a couple of weeks, day in and day out. ROG Phone screens have been nuts from the get-go, and there's no surprise here. The ROG Phone 6D Ultimate has a 6.78 AMOLED panel with great colors, deep contrast, a 165 Hz max refresh rate, and 1200 nits of max. It is HDR10 Plus compliant, so you can enjoy all your favorite media. We had no trouble using the screen in daylight or nighttime, and its size was perfect for the multiple gaming sessions we had with it. Of course, we went through the settings to choose a color calibration to our taste. These range from vibrant to muted, from cold to warm. The ROG Phone 6D series has the same camera module as the ROG, a 50MP Sony IMX766 main sensor, a 13MP ultra-wide, a macro camera, and a 12MP Sony IMX663 equipped cell. But hey, it has a different chip underneath, so we felt compelled to test it all the same. Well, all we can say is that the camera is just as good as on the ROG Phone 6 Pro. Now, there are no crazy features like super zoom, and the portrait mode is just not good. But for main camera needs, for an okay selfie, this camera does just fine. Asus ROG Phone 6D Ultimate performance and benchmarks. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. MediaTek chips are usually associated with budget class devices and have the lower quality stamp on a lot of people's minds. However, the MediaTek Dimensity 9000 Plus is no joke. It's built on a 4nm process, and the one in the ROG Phone 6D has been specifically overclocked to hit 3.2 GHz with its ultra. So same stats as the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. Does it deliver? We spent 2 weeks playing all sorts of games on the ROG Phone 6D Ultimate. The recent best games for Android and iPhone pick we made was specifically play tasted with the ROG 6D Ultimate, and it just soared through. The Asus ROG Phone 6D series supports Wi-Fi 6E, same as this is a new standard, which allows connection to 6 GHz routers. Currently, most popular connections are 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. Additionally, the phone has dual-band Wi-Fi for extra stability, meaning it can hook up for 2 networks. For example, in the home testing we did, it would connect to the router's 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands, so the signal didn't drop a beat when we moved to rooms further away. The ROG Phone 6D Ultimate has two 3000 mAh cells, giving you a 6000 power pack combined. They were split for multiple reasons. It allows for the phone's CPU to be placed in the middle, so the Aeroactive portal can get to it, all while keeping heat away from the places where you hold the device. It also lets Asus utilize fast charge. The ROG Phone 6D Ultimate comes with its 65W fast charger in the box. Thank you very much. And it can get the phone from 0% to 100% in 45-ish. But if you only have a few minutes to plug in, you can still get from 0% to 23% in 10 minutes. Amazing speakers. We love carrying our ROG Phone 6D around because it feels like having a Bluetooth speaker at all time. It gets sufficiently loud, it's meaty and deep, and you can share your new favorite song with your friends without worrying that it will sound like a tinny mess. Especially if you take the time to tune the 7-band EQ to taste. Note, the ROG Phone 6 Pro has a 10-band EQ, so there's a win. The gaming phone niche isn't very populated at the moment. There's Red Magic, which produces phones with capacitive shoulder buttons and an integrated fan for cooling. There's also Black Shark, a Xiaomi sub-brand, which launches phones with physical, clicking shoulder buttons and Xiaomi's MIUI on board. These phones are usually powerful and have their own gaming software hubs on board, but nobody goes as far and hard as Asus does with the ROG Phone series. Razer kind of tried to in the past, but we haven't heard anything since the Razer Phone 2, which 4 years old now. So, this is the ROG Phone 6D Ultimate, as powerful, as ridiculously overkill as you might expect. Is it better than the ROG Phone 6 Pro? We kind of don't feel like it is. It's just as good, don't get us wrong. But we couldn't really feel a measurable improvement in ultra-ness, if you will. However, gamers want what they want, and we're pretty sure that some will love the new Aero Active Portal and the LPDDR5X module, even if it's just for bragging rights. We did not find the MediaTek chip to be inferior in any way in real-life use, and if we had to choose whether we want to use the ROG Phone 6D Ultimate or ROG Phone 6 Pro, we'd honestly just choose between Space Gray and Storm White. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.